what's poppin'? This Six here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another edition of Scuffed and Scary Saturdays. I actually have nothing to say this week. I'm in a good mood. I have to get a Scuffed and Scary done anyways. I feel like watching some scary videos, so I'm like, let's do it. I actually have 7 videos for this week, which sounds like a lot, but it's because 5 of them are part of one series and they're all fairly short, so I'm just gonna group them together and call it one video kinda. So 7 videos, but really 3 individual ideas. With all that being said, I got nothing else, so that is enough out of me. Sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead and get yourself a box of Scooby-Doo graham crackers. No, I did not just say graham crackers, bro. Some Scooby-Doo graham crackers, also known as Scooby snacks as we like to call them. A cookie, and go ahead and wash that down with some Snapple apple. You can get any flavor of Snapple you want. I just really wanted to say Snapple apple. With all that being said, first video. Alright, this first one I have here is called Double Vision. It is an independent short horror film by Isabel Kaiser. This one came out about 9 months ago. The title kind of caught me because it says an independent short horror film, which I think most short horror films that I watch at least are kind of independent in some way, shape, or form, but they didn't have any help from any big company, and it was received really well. So Double Vision, I don't know what this could be about. Let's rock. Film by Isabel Kaiser. Yep. I hope I'm saying your last name right. It's a mail room. Okay, what you doing in here? You can hear the crickets, so it's nighttime. 10:12. I didn't actually, hold on, I'm actually gonna go back because I didn't read that. Spooky moment, people find workplace doppelgangers, leaving them freaked out. Oh, again with this doppelganger shit. Yo, that idea that recently just like, it recently just came into fruition, like, or it's just gotten popular in the last few years, but like the doppelganger or like the clone idea in horror, 10 out of 10. It always works. I don't know if that's what this is about, but we finna see. Did you get anything? What was that? Okay, he's walking home. Yo, you live in a nice area. What is this? Or it's like, it just looks like it was some people out here. It is kind of creepy by itself, but you say that for any place at night that's secluded. The area just looks nice. What is she seeing? Oh, yo, you know what's crazy is I looked right past it. Okay. I was trying to give some bullshit advice. I don't even know what I would do in this situation. I would leave, first of all. Let's get that out the way. I would leave. But then after that, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going. Because I was saying, I'm assuming this is her house. So workplace doppelgangers. But she's not at work anymore. She wasn't at work to begin with. I don't know if that mail like room we seen her in was her job or what, but are we serious? Yeah. Get up and close that. And then put a box in front of your door. Put that hamper in front of the door. Also, y'all probably wondering why I paused. It's because I just peeped the posters on the wall. That's that movie right there, bro. Oh my God, I love Coraline. I just got way too excited about that. That is Coraline is literally my favorite movie of all time. I love Coraline. So I was looking at the screen poster and then I kind of just looked down and I just got so hyped. I am so sorry. She's closing the door. Okay. I'm assuming that's what's about to happen. You walking out, huh? I guess if your door opened and you didn't open it, you would be a little spectacle. You would be a little skeptical and check the house. Check the surrounding area. Do you live alone? All these protagonists that look, if you're doing well for yourself, you're doing well for yourself. All these protagonists that look like they freaking out of high school and they live by themselves. Like, oh, here we go with this shit again. What she see? Oh, okay. We're calling the police, right? We're calling the police, right? We are calling the cops. We are exiting the house. Huh? You turn the lights off? You think it's going... Is it coming down the stairs? Are you hoping it disappeared? Oh! Bitch! What are you doing? Can we leave? It's gonna be gone. Oh my! Yo, the sound, yo. Okay, word. Word, bro. The sound just caught me so off guard. Okay, I'm understanding the emphasis on independence. She was literally, I believe this is her right here. This is her channel. She was the only actor in the entire video. She did it all by herself. I'm sure she borrowed a few things or like had a few people on her team to help with like sound and stuff, but for the most part, she acted it out. I don't know if she edited it by herself, but this was pretty good. Shit unfortunately suffers from dumb protagonist syndrome, but like what? Yo, okay, so you seen? Let's break this down. Your door opened by itself, insinuating that somebody was in there with you, or maybe, you know, maybe it was just a draft or whatever. So then you go downstairs, then your front door is open and you're panicked. You're like, oh shit, no, somebody was here. You close the front door and for whatever reason, you decide to go back upstairs without taking any course of action. You see the doppelganger and then I'm flustered. You then proceed to turn off the lights. Wait. Turn the lights back on. That doesn't work. So then you cover your eyes. That don't work. So then you cover your eyes again. Like, what are we doing? That aside, it was a good film. I actually had a lot of fun. Like I said, the sound was good. Like that little last shot wasn't even that scary, but good sound design with horror. That's what jump scares are. All right, y'all, here we go. It impressed me last week, so we're about to watch all of them. This is the Obelisk series. I don't even know how to introduce this because I have to watch 5 videos, but this is Obelisk, my new friend. This is the one we're gonna start out with, and it is obviously by Lizard Minnick. I just have a little playlist. I'm sure I'll post a picture, but I have a little playlist that someone put together. I think this is all of them in order. So Obelisk, the House with No Windows, was actually the 5th one in the series. So we're just gonna go through and watch these in order. Like I said, this is my new friend. This is the very first Obelisk. The one that's titled Obelisk is the very first one he made. Interestingly enough, there is a second video that doesn't have the title Obelisk in it at all. So I think that's part of it. I'm just gonna trust the person who probably watched through all of these and made the playlist. But that's enough talking on me. Like I said, they're all fairly short. The atmosphere on that last one was killer, or the one that we watched. Obelisk, a new friend. I made a new friend. Do you want to meet him? You already know he lives in here. You already know his VHS style horrors be. He is in my closet. Okay. I'm already on edge, bro. Can you see him? No. Like this, bro. Oh my God. I don't even know how to describe it. This is so creepy. Oh. How big is your closet? Is the real question. He didn't like being watched. Oh no! Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, how old is the person recording this? What is that? I'm watching TV. It's a cartoon. Sometimes my friend comes to watch too. Okay, so it lives in the closet, but does it like leave the closet ever? Also, that's definitely that thing we've seen in the previous. Is here. Is okay, so he did leave the closet. Why is your house so dark? Oh. What's good, bro? Hey, if you've been living with me, then we're cool, right? Yes, bitch. I do. Oh. Wait. Oh my god. Bro, I was trying to collect my thoughts to say something. This is probably the only time I'm gonna talk. I'm just gonna let these roll, otherwise it's gonna take forever. I couldn't think about how I wanted to word it, but the style of ambience combined with that VHS, like I said, I think I said it the previous week too, but when it's just silent and you're really just filling in the sound that you would hear from ambience with just noise that would happen there, because there's no music in real life. You don't have background music. And planting someone who may or may not be scared, regardless of if that's a smart decision or not, in this realistic scenario, and putting something unrealistic in that scenario, and then just letting the sound effects do its work. Like, oh my god, this is the one I was talking about before. It's called Preventing Home Invasions. It's a minute long. So what to do during, with 2 R's, a home invasion. Home invasions are rare, but they are more likely to happen to those who are unprepared. Some tips to keep in mind. What's gonna be the bullshit in here? Entrances, okay. Lock doors and windows at night. If an intruder cannot get into your house easily, it's unlikely they will stay around for long. Yep. Escape. See you're here, home intruder. Evacuate immediately. Yeah, we know. Hopefully y'all know shit. Is it best to hide? Consider hiding. Yep. Prepare to defend yourself. Grab something heavy or sharp. If you use this weapon. If you own a firearm, that would be ample time to use it. See, I knew. See, I knew that was in the video too. Come on, bro. I think I said this previously, but I record like all my Scuffed and Scaries at night, bro. So I'm a little bit more on edge than I normally would be. This next one's called Obelisk. You're almost gone. Let's see it. Oh my. I didn't know what that was, but those are legs and arms. This is the outside view. What the fuck is that? Bitch, this shit look like, what is that dinosaur? Can't think of it. From the land before time, bro. What the hell? Bro. Yo, who would just be sitting here and making these? Like, your mind has to be so creative. Obelisk in your home. Is that an umbrella or a... I don't know what that was. Or what I had seen. There's a chair in front of the door. Check on Abby. Why is your... Who is Abby? Oh, and it's like stop motion, like the... Yeah, bro. It's like a game. Not this shit again with the corners. And who is screaming in the back? Or what is that noise? It's like a point and click game. Is Abby supposed to be in the crib? Oh my God, boy. How you doing, sir? The doors were locked. Yo, how do we get here? How do we get... This is the one we seen. How do we get here? Bitch, I'm thinking this is... there's probably some underlying point that I'm not seeing here. I'm thinking this is all gonna lead up into the house with no windows. Bro, this is just a bunch of creepy videos. We're gonna skip this one because we didn't seen it. This is the most on edge I've ever been. Also, that last video, excuse me, was the first time that anything kind of lunged at you from any of these. So that one, I didn't let no scream out, but you see me lean back. This is the last one. Obelisk, why do you keep us here? Okay, nice cemetery. She is in here somewhere. I think this one's the longest one too. This one's like 3 minutes. Yeah, the longest one today anyways. It's another point and click type one where you like move in short bursts. Said she's in here somewhere. Okay, it's daytime. I'm chilling. It's a few dark spots here and there from the trees, but... And I don't know who we're looking for. Oh, the... Abby? What the fuck? Huh? What is that? What is that? What is happening? You know how I remember? No, I would hope not. Oh, it goes off of the one we just watched, but this wasn't the it doesn't go off of the house with no windows. Yo, oh, it's a closet. I was about to say, there's nothing even there. Why do you keep me here? I can't stay here. Oh my God. Yeah, good. I mean, you gotta leave the house now. I mean, he say he's stuck or some shit. I don't know. So we're going back to our room. Okay, chair's back on the door, and now we're laying down. I'm saying where, but I'm just gonna start saying this character. I don't claim none of this shit. Oh, it's trying to get in. You better hope that chair about sturdy as shit. Yo, bang back. Please forgive me. What the hell? Genuinely, I was just unnerved. I don't even know what, I don't know what any of that was. Okay, y'all, I'm actually reading some of the comments right now just because I didn't want to be as lost. It seems like, I don't know if this is it seems like some of these stories do connect, but it seems like the implication here is that this entity is not entirely hostile. We kind of seen that in the very first one we watched, where it's like, look, he lives in my closet or whatever, and it never actually did anything. It's just like each episode is the protagonist, it's the same person, and they're kind of like growing up in real time with this entity staying with them, and the entity is having trouble differentiating that that is the same person. Like, even from this video, from the last one we saw, it lunged at the camera, which I'm assuming was our character, but our characters made it out. Like, nothing happened to them. Not only was that creepy, that was a cool little analog horror series. Like, it made me think, like, because I really wanted to know what was going on. Obviously, there's a deper meaning to this other than it just being scary, but at the end of the day, it's still really scary. Like, it's unnerving, like I said. And most of this was done like a year ago, so I'm gonna have to scope their channel and see if they made anything new, but Lizard Minnick knew what they was doing. All right, this last one I have for this week is called Norwood Hitchhike. If it sounds familiar, yes, it is, because it is a Fears to Fathom film adaptation, and it is by K Boogie Productions. Some quick backstory with this. My very first, I think I might have said this story before. My very first Scuffed and Scary Saturday, I had some audio issues and some stuff desynced, so I decided to scrap that episode. The other one is scrapped now too, but originally I had watched 2 or 3 videos for that very first pilot episode of Scuffed and Scary that you guys never saw, and it was the chair. It was by That's a Bad Idea, and the second one was actually by its creator. It was another Fierce to Fathom film adaptation, and it was the Carson House. Obviously I haven't reacted to the videos, re-reacted to the videos, because there's still, actually the chair is kind of not as fresh in my memory. I remember some crazy shit happening in it, but I don't remember, so maybe a future episode, maybe. But the Carson House was more straightforward. It was a direct representation of the events that happened in the game put into live action. This creator and his team have obviously been hard at work making the next episode. The next, I don't know if they're gonna do all of the Fierce to Fathom episodes, and I don't know, obviously the Carson House was after this one, so it's not gonna be in order, but I actually find it interesting because the Norwood Hitchhike one is the one I remember the least. Shout out to Rael, but obviously when you make 5 good games, one of them or maybe a few of them are gonna end up just a little bit behind the popularity behind the other ones, and I do think that this is the least popular one. Obviously we had the home invasion one, which was the very first one. The Carson House was really popular. Iron Bark Lookout, which is my personal favorite, and the Woodbury Getaway is always gonna have that staple as being the end of the Fierce to Fathom series and being the most recent one. So I don't know, I just don't remember a whole lot about Norwood Hitchhike. I know I'm talking a lot, we're about to go. I just remember, like, your car breaks down and something happens at like a motel.
I was 19, but
ooh, voice acting.
Because it creeped me out. I was one of those people who loved,
and this was one of the few ones.
I go to every convention I could, and sometimes even meet my online friends. Although my parents weren't always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives.
Fair.
This convention went great, but it was now the day to drive back home, so I decided to take the long way to avoid traffic. It was a little over 12 hours.
You strong. Cause hell no. I was gonna say this was one of the 2 where it was a female protagonist. I do remember that. Norwood Valley. Shit a little quiet. Let me turn this up real quick, Rio.
One message from Dad. Are you close?
That text message sound effect.
Away, comma, just got in a traffic jam, comma, taking a detour, period.
Okay. Need gas.
Hey Siri, add a stop to the nearest gas station.
Sure. Adding a stop to the nearest gas station along your route. Keep straight for 1,000 feet. Then your destination will be on the left.
There's a gas station right there? I don't remember that. Norwood Auto. And they set all this up. Like they had to put all the little like signs and stuff on everything because it has to be real. Norwood, right? So appreciation for stuff like this. Did you leave your car on? Maybe the lights is just on.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry. How can I help you?
Can I get 10 on pump 2, please?
No problem.
Thank you.
10? Don't you got 6 hours to go. You're gonna have to stop again soon. You might as well fill up.
Hey.
That dude was just eyeing her down. Might even get something from Milo. Oh right, they asked her to get dog food. This is literally coming back to me as I'm watching it. Like I do not remember Norwood Hitchhike that much. That was one of those ones where they go out and do it for you. Oh. Really? Did that actually happen? Yo. Just right there? Oh, I was about to say, is this just a camera shot or is somebody watching her? Okay, no, maybe it is just a camera shot then. It looked like somebody was eyeing her down. Like hidden. Pat? Where did they film this? What is that?
$5, please.
Excuse me.
You all alone out here?
I think so. Why?
Not a lot of people drive down here this time of year.
What do you mean?
Well, for about a century now, people have been going missing down here. And the people who go looking for them, they never return. Locals say the Norwood Valley monster tore them up and hung them upside down on trees.
Thanks for the gas.
Hey, one more thing. If you see a woman in a white or blue gown trying to get a ride, do not stop.
Yo, that's really how it would be. When you're playing the game, obviously it's creepy and like standoffish, but like, imagine just in real life, like some dude just started saying that to you. Like, yeah, okay, bro. A white van. You probably don't know. You barely checked. Examine your car, bro. It's like I do remember that her car breaks down. Now we see why, but I don't know. I don't remember they did something to the tire. Like I don't remember that happening in the game. Okay. I will say this, and some people don't want to, or some people can't find anyone. Logs in the road. Yeah, you got set up. But I will say this, if you ever had to take a 12-hour drive, I hope you got somebody that you can take you with you. You just went to a convention, you didn't have no other friends that wanted to go? That could have rolled with you? Y'all could have swapped shifts driving? Like, come on, bro. You would not see me. Maybe she don't want to mess up her dress. I was about to say, you would not see me going that damn slow. I guess they could be heavy. It's my bad. My bad. I say I'm yeeting those shits out the way. I can make it through that. I'm leaving that one right there. Okay, yeah, she's smart. She just moved it enough. Oh my, like I know I keep saying it. When I tell you I don't remember this at all. Oh.
Damn it.
Car gave up. So did they do something to her tire, or did her engine just naturally stop? What are you looking for? Oh, Oh, something to prop. Ooh. Yeah, your shit fried. Let's just say it how it is. You still got service, I hope. My bad. Oh, it's the... Wait, was that the same white van? Okay, no, well, they just passed her, so I guess never mind, but... Right, and then someone comes to get her. Remember that much. Eventually. Dude, imagine being in this situation. That shit gotta suck. Like... That is probably one of my worst fears, is getting... Not even being stranded, but just like going a long stretch of time in an area with no...
Help! Please help!
With no cellular towers. No internet. You can't contact anybody.
Thank you so much for stopping.
You're the girl from the gas station.
Hi,
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're the
my
guy.
name's Holly.
Jason, what are you doing out here?
My car just broke down and I have no cell service or Wi-Fi or anything. Can I get a ride?
Where are you headed?
Just the nearest place I can call for help.
Hop in.
Thank you. Just let me grab my stuff.
Okay.
Hurry up. I don't got all night.
Harmless. So far.
You're real lucky I happened to be on this side of town tonight. I must say you were one brave young woman.
How's that?
This shit quiet.
Got any clue what happened to your car back there?
I don't know. It's never broken down like that before.
So, what do you think about what that guy said back at the gas station?
He's funny.
Interesting. He tells that story to every person that comes down here.
Is it true?
Well, I've never seen it myself, but there are signs. And I think your car breaking down may have been one of them.
Okay, let's relax.
I don't want to sound like that moron, but just remember this. You don't bother them, you don't get bothered.
Yeah, what? Okay, so her engine, you just falling asleep, bitch, I would be wide awake. Her engine just gave up, but they did something to her wheel. I don't know the correlation. I'm not no car guy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but...
Molly. Hey! You should be getting service now.
Yeah, get out. What the fuck?
Thanks again.
Gonna fall asleep in my car, then I gotta wake you up. You gonna make me look weird, bro. I'll need to get her priorities in check. Did you get your bag?
There are all kinds of people out there.
Oh, he dropped it off for her. Okay. Yeah, he was ready to go. I said, get out. It's the same van again.
Y'all need a room to shack up for the night?
Yeah, how much for a room?
$40 for a single.
Okay.
Cash only.
Looked like he gave him 60, but shit.
Here's the code. Also, try not to wake the other guests. They may not take nicely to it.
Will do.
Dude, I know I just said it, but this is really like in a game environment when you're playing. You definitely gave him 60 by accident. You see how he slid that shit in his pocket. In a game environment, this is always creepy when someone just says it, but in real life, just imagine how awkward that's gonna come off. You all look like predators, like. What is that? Is there a mattress there?
What are you doing in here?
I should be asking you.
I'm Tommy. Room service here at Roadway Inn, the finest stopover in Norwood.
That guy at the front desk gave me this room.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out for a minute while I make the room.
I'll just grab my stuff.
Okay. Okay, admittedly, this one is a little bit more tame than I was thinking it was gonna be, but bro, they are trying to chalk it up 1-to-1 to how it happened in the game. Saying like every interaction is so awkward. Tom, I don't know why I thought his name was like Eduardo or something. I might be sounding racist right now. That's why he turned back and looked like that. But that is exactly what he said. There's no like jump scare sound effect or anything, but I don't know. Like I said, a little bit more tame than I thought it was gonna be, but still accurate. What's that? Oh, I remember. Did she get something from the vending machine? She dropped her code. Oh yeah, then the people from the van.
No worries. The room's phone isn't working, so if you need anything, just let my boy Joe know at the front desk. He's been trying to get it fixed, but we haven't been seeing enough customers lately. Have a nice night.
Awkward, bro. She still got that damn dog food. Is your shoes off? You can't be serious. I guess it's not your spot, but bro, I wouldn't be able to sleep comfortably. Your feet don't hurt? Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Yeah, you should have been closed that shit. It's too late. Somebody already got your picture, bro. They finna sell you on the black market. What? Is this how it happened? She just walked out and was like, let me get some tea. Yep. Here's where it happens. Yep. Her shit was drugged. What happened? I don't remember anything after this though. Made it to the bed. Thought the phone didn't work. Oh, I remember now. I'm remembering.
Hey, it's me. Name's Joe. Open up. Didn't I specifically tell you not to wake anyone up? I'm getting complaints. What are you making all those goofy noises for? Well, whatever it is, Just keep it down, miss.
She don't know what the hell going on.
Why are your eyes so red?
Your vending machine, it drugged me.
Miss, we don't have a vending machine.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you do. I'll show you.
I forgot about that, bro.
It was right here. I swear.
What happened? Show me this machine. Just go back to your room.
No, it was right here. I mean, I grabbed a cup and everything.
I said go back now.
Yeah, I remember now. Someone planted that shit there.
There should be some medication in your room that could help. Check the table by the TV.
That sound effect, or that soundtrack is what I should say, from the game. Yeah, I forgot about that, bro. They planted that shit there and she took the bait.
Who is it?
Please, open the door. I need help.
What do you want?
I need your help. Please, please open the door. I know you're in there. I know you're in there.
All right, and at this point he got in.
Even to this day, I find it weird that Joe didn't contact the police because it would affect the motel's reputation. I called my parents. They came and drove me home.
You should have called your
On the
parents
car
when you
ride
got
home,
there.
Concluded that it might have been orchestrated from the moment I entered the gas station.
Yeah.
My dad wanted to turn around and do something about it, but my mom insisted we stay quiet in case anyone from that night might come after us. I'm a little over 21 now, so I can handle myself.
Yo. Okay. That low-key was funny. I still think this is a good video, but I almost feels like the acting was intentionally a little bit subpar in some of the scenarios. Bro, the sound effect when he punched him, bro. But that was Norwood Hitchhike. I think the reason this one came off a little bit like less scary is because that is kind of how the game was. This game was the first one out of the Fears of Fathom series that introduced the mic sound effect. Like that wasn't in the first one. Like the game picking up your microphone, so like when you're hiding, the killer can find you. But yeah, nothing happens in this game until you really get to that motel section, and that section is so short. And then it really kind of escalates really fast after you get like the tea or the coffee or whatever. I forget what it is in the actual game that was never actually there. They tried to drug you and kidnap you, all that stuff. I do wish this video used a little bit more sound. It was really quiet, first of all, and then at the very end, they started using like the themes from the game, but I wish they would have had that sprinkled in every now and then. Not a bad video, just a little bit more underwhelming than I thought, but it was accurate. That is how Norwood Hitchhike went down. All right, that's gonna do it for this week's Scuffed and Scary Saturday. 3 really interesting videos. Not a super jump scare heavy week, but I would argue that the tension was there, especially for that Obelisk series. That shit was crazy. Like, I'm actually just watching like in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, somebody, I know I said it, but somebody really sat here and thought of all this and put it into a video, and it's just really creepy. Like even the first one, like, oh yeah, like there's doppelgangers walking around. Here's this person in your house that looks like you, but it's not you. Like the atmosphere The atmosphere in those 2 videos specifically were really good. I'm saying those 2 videos, but I keep forgetting I watched like 5 for Obelisk. And then the last one, like I said, that is how Norwood Hitchhike happened. They only did as much as they could because it was 19 minutes, so they had to kind of cram everything into one. But at the end sequence, it did start to ramp up, and you kind of got the vibe for how that could be a scary situation. I wish I had that Carson House footage for y'all though, because I definitely think that one was a lot better. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, help me get some exploded, hit like, subscribe, and share it around. With that being said, I'm gonna slide on out of here. I actually am kind of hungry, so I'm gonna eat. It is like 10 p.m. right now, pushing 11. So that being said, that is all the time I've got. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good one, and take care.